All right, I know it's been a few weeks and it's been a busy summer. My Madhouse reaction is recorded though, and it's almost finished, so I promise I did not forget about that one. But Ren, Chris Webby, and JP just dropped Bad Company yesterday, so we're jumping into this one first. I haven't heard a single snippet yet, so I'm so curious to see what this song's all about. Let's get into it. Can't forget the AirPods.
I got that ice cold blood pumping under my skin. Don't know why, but I've been out here causing trouble again. The CEO of the bad company, shutter your windows, lock the damn door, so we coming right in. They say I lost my mind on this molecular level. My head's in the gutter. My friends say I should get it together. Got some substances I love as much as my family members, and you can always count on family to get through the weather. When rains come and them lightning bolts like that sky, I'm a mess. Ain't got no cleaner as the time passed by. Built all these castles in the sand, but I can't fight that tide. You might ask why, so let me just remind them why they say I'm bad company. Yeah, I'm afraid of myself. Talking to myself up in the mirror. Could I make it any clearer? At this point they know I'm way past help. I never cared about the doctor's orders. I just play with the hand that I got dealt. So they say I'm bad company. Yeah, I'm a threat to myself. I carry my weight.
Before I get into Ren's part, this is the first song that I think Chris Webby has opened out of all the Inpatient tracks so far. Really correct me if I'm wrong, but if I'm remembering correctly, I don't think Chris Webby has opened any of them. I think it's always been Ren, so this is really cool to see. It's a little bit different. I like the feeling of this. I mean, of course you could tell it's a little bit more moody. I'm also really loving the dancers in this. I could tell this is probably taking place in some kind of asylum. Maybe there's some inpatients, but it's definitely a different vibe as per usual with all of these music videos, but I think it's really cool. Something I really love that's happening production-wise on this is the way they're mixing Chris Webby's voice. The vocal line or the lyrics or the flow, rap, whatever you want to call it, it's a little bit more melodic. And I think there's been a little bit extra attention to some of the details in terms of delivery. So you can hear in his voice, it's a little bit more on the moodier side. He has some doubles going, or like essentially if you don't know what doubles are, it's essentially you recording the same line over. You might do it in a different tone or timbre, but you are essentially recording the same line over your main line and having both play, and you might pan it to the left, pan it to the right. Anywho, it gives it this much more fuller sound. And also within those doubles, I could hear a little bit of harmony. And in the hook specifically, I think Ren also comes in with a bit of harmony. I would need to listen to it again just to be sure. But I'm really loving this vibe. It's a little bit different than, of course, per usual. It's a little bit different than the other drops, but it is really cool.
At this point they know I'm way past help. I never cared about the doctor's orders. I just play with the hand that I got dealt. So they
I love the harmony line there.
Yeah, I'm a threat to myself. Woo! I carry my weight down this open road, rattling bones.
Oh, Ren, you better sing.
I take, my muscles shake, but I stumble on back home. This life's been cold. Solid that now tell me just what the fuck is beginner's luck? 'Cause I'm a veteran of being alone. They say I'm back.
Oh my God. No.
A few moments later.
Y'all, I ran out of storage, so I had to hit pause real quick and come right back. But we are all good. We're gonna keep going.
It's beginner's floor. Cause I'm a veteran of being alone. They say I'm bad company. I don't act like I'm supposed to. I've heard they say no misery loves company, but I'm too goddamn anti-social. They say I'm bad company. Yeah, I'm a threat to myself. Talking to myself up in the mirror. Could I make it any clearer? At this point they know I'm way past help. I never cared about the doctor's orders. I just play with the hand that I got dealt. So they say I'm bad company. Yeah, I'm a threat to myself.
Wow. No, it's not over, is it? No. I really liked that one, y'all. Like, really liked that one. Okay, so I actually wasn't expecting that. One thing I've really appreciated about this entire Inpatient rollout is that Ren and Chris Webby haven't fallen into the trap of making the same song over and over again. Every release has its own identity, and Bad Company keeps that streak going. Instead of trying to outdo the intensity of something like Tarantula or leaning into the emotion of something like Caskets, this one settles into something a little bit more like groovy. It's confident, it's smooth, it pulls you in while the lyrics are just something a bit more moody and dark, right? I also thought it was really interesting that Webby opened the track like I called out. It's a pretty noticeable shift if you've been following all the Inpatient drops, and it immediately changes the energy before Ren even comes in. Then once Ren enters, his voice just, the vocals, and his voice feels so effortless, even in those more technical riffs and runs that he's doing. Production wise, I really enjoyed this as well. It didn't feel too overdone. It didn't give me that same, I'm gonna say, like trippy psychedelic feeling that I may have gotten from other tracks, but I don't think the song needed it. I think that it was really cool that it was a little bit more minimal on the production side, and it really created space for the voices to soar. And I loved the music video. The music video was so incredible to see all those dancers in the choreography. I am a sucker for choreography, so I loved that. Overall, I don't know if I'd call this my favorite Inpatient track. I'd probably need another listen or two before I rank it, but I do think it's another reminder that this project isn't trying to live in one lane. Every release has shown a different side of what this collaboration can be. And I think that's what has kept me so excited to come back every other week. I almost said every single week, every other week. But those are my first thoughts on Bad Company. Let me know what you thought of the song and what moment stood out to you the most. We are also, y'all, just want to shout this out real quick, incredibly close to 5,000 subscribers, which is honestly wild to say. So if you enjoyed this reaction and you're not already subscribed, I would love to have you here as we push toward this milestone. And also, just a reminder, my Madhouse reaction is still coming. I'm almost finished editing it, and I promise we're getting completely caught up. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.